Game 2 on this Sunday morning underway. It's the Northern Subway Selects taking on the Western Wind. Western Wind from Prince Edward Island and the Northern Subway Selects, they play out of Pictou, New Glasgow. And right off the bat, a quick attempt at the side of the goal, getting the start for the Western Wind, number 33, Kenna Brandt. And for the Subway Selects, Madeline Kerr. Subway Selects wearing the dark blue jerseys with the gold and white trim. Western Wind wearing the white with the dark blue and light blue trim on their jersey. And this is game 2 of 5 here on this Sunday, wrapping up this 3-day event. Shot from the point. Pad save made. Rebound was cleared away, letting it go there. That was Karis Ross. And now chasing back after it is Rianne Jean. Jean moves it up ahead. Here come the Selects. They come down with some speed. This is Lacey Boyd. Hands it off there to Dwaron. Backhander right along the goal line, and down is Brandt. Covering up. Whacked at it a little bit after the whistle, but the referee saying, no. Waving that off. Let's have her face off here. So just over a minute played here as these two teams settle into this one. A lot of hockey over the last couple of days, and we've been so happy to bring it to you on Maritime Athletic Profiles. The crew has done a great job over the 3 days, logging lots of hours, bringing you all the sights and sounds from the Dauphiny Center here in Halifax. Up ahead it goes to Hallie Rose McLean. Feed forward to Ailey Glenn. Glenn works it down from the corner, tried to get it back there to McLean. Now Glenn again. Lurking in front is Reese Murray. Puck came toward the front of the goal, but the Wind able to clear it away. Chasing after it there is Brooke McGuigan. Couple of touch passes now, and away comes Murray. Backhander blocked down, rebound cleared away. Grabbing that puck was Kate Kelly, and the Western Wind will come away with it. Trying to spring Morency, but just a little bit too far. So an icing call that'll bring the puck down into the Western Wind end of the ice. 3 games left after this one. The Greenfoot Capitals and the Cape Breton Lynx lock up after this game. And then it'll be the Fundy Kraken and the Action Benefits Penguins. And we round out the day with the Northern Subway Selects again, taking on the Moncton Rockets. There's a quick shot and a pad save by Brandt. In on the puck quickly there is McDonald. Selects, dig it off the wall. Point shot through a crowd, that one off a stick. Letting it go there, that was Ella Fitt. Back to the line again. Rolling it around the boards. Morency meets it over there. And the captain of this Western Wind team tried to clear it out of the zone. Ends up coming back there to Blaquier. From the line, chipped back in by Emerson McDonald for the Selects. In behind the goal, Blaquier sends it up along. Now it gets out of the zone. Brooke Williams will track it there. Williams gets it right back, or tried to anyway. It went underneath her stick. That goes right into the crease. And we've got a penalty coming here as well. So we'll see what the call is here. We're going to have our first power play. And it's going to be Moffat for hooking. So an early power play opportunity here now for the Selects. Faceoff will be in the Wind zone. And into the faceoff dot comes Richards up against Williams. Off the faceoff, grabbing the puck was Vermont, but it goes back to the line. Pushing it in there was Jean. Now down behind the goal. Selects work it there. Williams takes it off the boards. Back to Karis Ross. Ross hands it back to Williams. Walks in. Williams sees an opening and hits the post. I thought that was going to go in. I thought that it had labeled for the far side, but it catches iron. And it came straight back out off of the post. So, Select's coming so close there, but they catch iron. 1:19 to go in the power play. Select's on the rush again. Into the zone they come with Boyd. Dwaron in front. Dwaron shot blocked down. Point shot again. Trying to get it through was LeBlanc. Now Dwaron. Going back to LeBlanc. From the slot, quick shot, whistled it just wide. From the side of the goal, trying to jam it in there. And Brandt covers up. So a big opportunity just seconds ago. Off of the goal post. Goalie's best friend, right? Posts and the crossbar. And I think the Selects thought they had one too. I saw a couple of players almost start that action of, hey, raising the arms, we scored, but the post said, Continuing on the power play now, the Selects, 45 seconds, and they're going to say that that puck just popped out over the line as Lily LeBlanc tried to control it. So the face-off will come outside of the Western Wind zone. Selects. Working in with it now is Ailey Glenn. Glenn, wide stance, circles behind the goal. Glenn grabbing that puck again, goes back to the point. LeBlanc, back to Glenn. Glenn circling with that puck. Cross ice now for Lexi McIntyre. And looks like we're going to have a penalty call here. And it's a cross check. So a couple of penalties already early in this one, not even 5 minutes played. And we've had a couple of penalties called. Let's hope that that's not a trend. As we saw in the earlier game, when you've got a nice ebb and flow, it just makes the game that much more entertaining and that much fun to watch. Maybe I'm biased, but I find penalty-filled affairs just not quite as fun to watch. We shall see how this one unfolds. We're going to have a little bit of 4-on-4 action here for 19 seconds or less, barring any other penalty calls. And once the next 7 seconds tick away, Moffett will come out of the box and it'll be a power play for the Western Wind. Isabel Richards, Jenna Beaton in the box for the cross-check for the Selects. So Western Wind penalty is over, Moffett out of the box, and it's a 1 minute and 30-second power play. Here come the Wind now on that power play. Tried to connect with Isabel Richards. Morency pushes it forward. LeBlanc gets to that puck, pushes it along, and will grab it onto her stick now and move it up. She fires it down into the Wind zone. That'll give the Selects a chance to change up the penalty killing unit here. 1 minute to go in the power play. Western Wind with Morency. Morency lost an edge, goes down, jumps right back on that puck. That's taking time off of the power play, though. 45 seconds left in the advantage. Morency forced to circle back. Good forecheck pressure here on the penalty kill by the Selects. Kate Morrow was in the zone, hampering things for the Western Wind. Morency down again, and then it's backhanded back into the zone by Morrow. That's going to force Pino to collect. Excellent penalty kill here by the Selects. 21 seconds to go in the power play for the Wind. That puck goes by Caden Thomas down the ice. And that leaves just 12 seconds now in the power play. Good penalty kill here by the Selects. Looks like they're going to be able to kill off the last couple of seconds here. And they'll send it down the ice, and that'll do it. Beaten out of the box to the bench. Selects make a change, and we're back to 5-on-5. Puck comes out towards McGuigan. She'll bring it into the zone. McGuigan gets taken into the boards, and the puck comes back out into neutral ice. Thomas tries to bring it back in, and then McGuigan just taps it into the zone. Back out it comes to the red line. Dwyer coming in now, has Boyd with her. Couldn't quite connect there as the pass came over to Lexi Boyd. Boyd out there with Williams and Dwyer. That's the forward line here for the Selects. Dwyer. A magician with that puck is number 6 in blue, Kendall Dwyer. She's got it now. Dwyer behind the goal. Looking, circling. Now she'll spin away and backhand it down low. Selects trying to set something up here. Williams was heading toward the front of the goal, but they couldn't get her the puck. And now the Selects will chase after it. Back onto the puck is Karis Ross. Ross moves it up there for Lacey Boyd. Puck into the zone. Wind have to clear, and they do. That one lifted ahead. Onto it is Jenna Beaton. Beaton takes a shot. Goes wide of the goal and out to the other side. In on it quickly there. The Selects try to make a move there. Quick shot coming off the stick of McLean. It's loose in the crease. McLean in digging for it. A couple of other players there as well. And then the referee emphatically blowing the whistle, saying, all right, let's have no shenanigans after the whistle here. 11:48 left to go in this opening period. No score in this one. Closest we've had to a goal was a post that was hit earlier on a power play for the Selects. But hitting a post doesn't count as a goal, so we're 0-0. Maddie Richards clears it along, tries to work it out. Now Kate Kelly trying to come out of the zone. Took a little hack there from the stick of Glenn, but carries on. Kate Kelly all the way into the Select zone. Trying to feed it into the middle. Campbell was coming in there. And now Campbell has to retreat. Off to the left side. McLean tried to feed it over to Glenn. And we're going to have another penalty here. As the Selects were trying to organize on a potential 2-on-1. And then Glenn got hauled down. So it's going to be a hooking call and a power play for the Selects. Off to the penalty box goes Finley Blackhair. And the face-off will be in the win zone to the left of the goaltender, Grace Dunn. Kenna Brandt. Grace Dunn backing up today. Dwyer in on the face-off against Clark, and the Selects control. Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre dishes off to the left. Selects getting set up here. LeBlanc puts it in toward the goal. Puck was loose for a second, and they just couldn't get a stick on it. Back to the point it goes. Here's Dwyer trying to dash her way in. Had her stick lifted, and they're going to call hooking on that one. So over to the box. The parade to the penalty box is the theme of the first 9 minutes and 11 seconds of this opening period. A 5-on-3 now, and a long one, barring any other penalty call. 1:34 left in the minor to Blackhair, and the hooking call going against Kate Kelly. So a lot of room here, and a 5-on-3 for the Selects. Williams had a shot blocked, so it's hang-on time now for the Western Wind. Here's Boyd. Lacey Boyd takes a shot high over the goal. That's going to rattle off the glass and come back to the point. Dwyer, nice move there into the middle. Dwyer onto the backhand, feeds it down low. Trying to connect with Williams. Boyd comes in to help out now. Campbell just trying to tie up that puck, but it squirts free to Dwyer. Comes out from the goal line, and that shot attempt was deflected into the corner. 49 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Williams dishes off to Boyd. Trying to go back to McIntyre. Fanned on it there, but Dwyer picks up that puck. Dwyer, nice move. She'll go in behind the goal. Dwyer feeds it out. Williams comes in front, takes the shot, and Brandt makes the save. So now 29 seconds left in the penalty to Blaquier, 55 seconds left in the penalty to Kelly. So far so good on the penalty kill for the Western Wind. Morency, Gamble, and Vermont out there now on this penalty kill. Over it comes to Fitt. Fitt tried to take a shot, it was blocked. Comes back to the point, and letting it go quickly there was Carly Boyle. And Brandt again making the save. And Brandt, you've probably heard me say it a couple of times if you've been watching the games this weekend, but you'll hear it all the time in hockey, especially on a 5-on-3. Quite often your goalie has to be your top penalty killer. So far so good. Kenna Brandt, solid there. On that puck again. Fitt in front, and Hallie Rose McLean didn't get a clean look at that shot. Fanned on it just a little bit. Back up high now. Selects. Dish it off. Quick shot there is letting it go is Jenna Beaton. And Brandt again. Calm. Takes the shot. Hangs on. So the penalty to Blaquier is over. They've killed off the 5-on-3. Now it's a 5-on-4 for 24 seconds. That's how long is left in the Kate Kelly hooking call. This could be a big lift if they can kill off this next 20 seconds. McLean, quick shot, blockered away. Puck comes right into the slot. McLean has it again, trying to get a stick on it. Comes back to the point, floated in, and it's turned aside. And the Western Wind, it looks like they're going to get away from any damage on the long 5-on-3. Penalty to Kate Kelly is over, and the Wind do indeed do a fantastic job on the penalty kill. Lots of hockey left, but I'm sure that puts a little smile on the faces of the coaching staff for the Wind, killing off a almost full 2 minutes of 5-on-3. It was a long 5-on-3, but the Wind didn't give up a goal. Brandt was strong, and now we're back to even up 5-on-5. Vermont tries to come into the zone. Puck is popped free. Onto it is Richards. Isabel Richards tried to feed it in front, and it's cleared away. Pino had it there, and then McKendrick comes over to take the puck. From the center ice red line, McKendrick has it go back, and it was fed to her again. McKendrick falls. Chason trying to reach it, and Chason will just send it down into the zone, and the Wind will make some changes. Thomas almost intercepted that puck and had a break. Thomas trying to get on that puck again. Karis Ross forced to go in behind her own goal. Ross goes off to the left side. Puck chipped forward for Jenna Beaton. Beaton rolls it down into the zone. She'll go off for a change. Pino in behind her own net. Still no score here. 7:26 to go in this first period. Pino fell. And the puck ends up on the stick of Maya McDonald. Wind just trying to clear it right now. And it's McGuigan off to the side. Puck into the zone. On rushing there is Reese Murray. Reese Murray in tight, takes the shot. And handle there. And then Murray comes in, takes a couple of whacks at it. But Kenna Brandt says, no, I've got it. We're good. 6:58 left to go in this opening period. In on the faceoff is Reese Murray up against Vermont. Quick shot off the draw and a pad save from Brandt. You hear the puck, that big thud when it hits the pads. Puck twisting down into the select zone, picked up there by Ross. Ross will turn and skate away. Ross over the blue line, being challenged there by Morency. Good forecheck pressure from Morency, the captain of this Wind squad. Campbell tries to kick it ahead, now works it up to Morency. Morency flips it into the corner. She'll chase after it. Moffat will get there first, going up against Jean. Morency gets to that puck, tried to slide it to a teammate, but it ends up going to the selects, and now it's Doiron into the zone with Morrow. Doiron turns away from the defender. Doiron dangling with that puck, then gets it back to the point. Now the selects looking to set up here. Cycling that puck, it's Doiron. Had that just chipped off her stick, and the wind will clear it out. A little too far ahead for Moffat, and it ends up going to LeBlanc. LeBlanc turns quickly, gets it up to Dwaron. Chipped it forward. Williams tried to catch up to that puck, almost had it there, but it's taken away, and McKendrick will slide it up. McKendrick gets it right back. Passes over there for Richards. Puck is loose for a moment, and it'll roll all the way back into the zone of the Selects, and it's picked up by LeBlanc. Now McKendrick down low, has that puck, tries to feed it in front. Lurking there was Isabel Richards. Now Gamble from the left point sends it in behind the Selects goal. Selects will move it along now, and they'll quickly get it across the blue line into the red line, no further. Sending it down into the zone, that was McIntyre. McKendrick picks it up behind her own net, fanned on the clearing attempt, and Gamble has to retreat. Gamble taken into the boards by Beaton. McLean came in to help out as well, and it goes in behind the goal again. Beaton comes away with it, feeds it into the slot. Hallie Rose McLean, or excuse me, that's Ella Fitt. Now goes to McLean. Over on the far side, McNeil, Callie McNeil. Gives it off to Vermont. Bounces it off the boards. Near side. Wind pinned into their own zone here under the forecheck pressure of the Selects. Puck comes out to the red line. Picked up there by Reese Murray. Worked ahead for Ailey Glenn. Glenn tried to take a shot there. That went off the leg of Gamble. And the Wind will pick it up and skate away. Kate Kelly making a couple of nice moves to get the puck out of the zone. Now to the right side. Kate Kelly down the right wing side. Cuts to the middle. Hands it off there. Callie McNeil took a shot and it was blocked by the defender. That went off the leg of Ella Fitt. Now, that's Madeline Richards. Maddie Richards, long shot. And a little bit of traffic in front, but no problem there for the goaltender, Madeline Kerr. So Kerr squeezes it. Only 3:45 left here in this first period. No score. Shots on goal. 6-2 favoring the Wind. Or excuse me, the Selects. Pino sends it into the zone. Jumping on it quickly there was Jean. Banked off the wall. Stopped by Callie McNeil. But the Selects will grab it and send it out. Maddie Richards ahead for Morency. Morency couldn't control the puck. Reese Murray moves it up. McDonald with the long pass. Maya McDonald now tried to get there, but Pino picks it up and will skate away with some pace. Pino sends it into the zone. She'll chase after it. Pino picks it up behind the goal. Wrap around there at the side. Just hit the post. Quick shot there. Thomas let it go. That hit the skate of Ross. Now Dwaron trying to bust up the middle. Turned aside, and here come the Wind again on the attack. Thomas to the left circle. Thomas tried to slide it across into the middle. McGuigan is there. McGuigan now will chase it into the corner. Puck moved along. 2:40 to go in the period. Campbell in front there, and McGuigan fanned on it as she was fed that puck. Nicely, great feed from Campbell. McGuigan got a stick on it and just fanned. Thomas now with a shot, sending it high over the goal. Some good pressure now coming from the Wind. McGuigan reads that pass, intercepts it, tries to slide it in front. Nobody home. Campbell pinches in to grab it. Good pressure here by the Wind. And that puck is lifted up over the glass and out of play. So with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go, both teams will change up the lines here, and we'll have a face-off in the Select zone, and it'll be to the right of the goaltender Kerr. Campbell. Her shot went off a leg, and now back the other way with some speed. This is Glenn. Ailey Glenn feeds it over. McLean scores! Hallie Rose McLean puts it in off of the feed from Ailey Glenn. Sweet passing play there. Glenn on the rush. Coming in Had McLean with her, feeds it over, saucer pass, and the lefty, Allie Rose McLean, fires it in for the first goal of the game. Great finish, but a lovely saucer pass from Ailey Glenn. So Glenn sets up McLean, and it's 1-0 Selects. That puck sent all the way down the ice. 1:35 to go. Selects pick it up. They've got the lead now, and they're perhaps looking for more. McIntyre on the rush. Back to the line. LeBlanc tried to work it in. Vermont takes it. Trying to spin there to get a shot, was beaten. Now back the other way. In behind their own goal, the Selects working with it. Fed in front. Another chance there on the rebound. That was close as the puck was fed in front. A great save made there off that little one-timer. Up ahead again. Isabel Richards trying to work it forward. Inside the final minute, 41 seconds to go. Puck right along the blue line. Out with it comes Williams. Williams watches that puck go onto the stick of Pino. Pino circles in behind her own goal, and Lexi Williams goes right with her. Or excuse me, Brooke Williams. Now Williams on the puck. Williams goes back to Fit. Cross ice, fed into the middle. Here's Dwaron falling to the backhand rebound. They score! Dwaron flying through the air with the greatest of ease, put the puck on goal, and then they ended up right onto the stick of Lacey Boyd. And Boyd, well, all Boyd had to do was tap it in. Watch this here. There's the initial shot. A little piece from the goaltender, but all that Lacey Boyd had to do was tuck it in the cage. But what an effort from the acrobatic Kendall Dwaron, perhaps auditioning for Cirque du Soleil as she flew through the air, but still got a shot away. And the goaltender got a little piece, but it ended up right on the stick of Boyd. And it's 2-0. So the Selects score their second goal late inside the final minute, and a spectacular one indeed. Not so much the goal itself, which was good, but the initial play that set it up on the Flying Walinda. Google it, my friends, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say the Flying Walindas. They were famous. And perhaps Kendall Dwaron could be a member of the Flying Walindas, or as I say, the Cirque du Soleil. But again, just a spectacular goal. And what an effort. Dwaron flying through the air, got the shot away, ended up on the stick of Boyd, into the goal, 2-0 Selects. So an entertaining first period comes to an end. Selects leading the Wind 2-0. Second period action coming your way in just a bit. And we're underway in period number 2. The Northern Subway Selects and the Western Wind. Selects leading it 2-0. 2 beautiful goals. Not a whole lot that the Wind goaltender Kenna Brandt could do. She played well in that first period, did Brandt, including making some big stops when they were killing off a long 5-on-3. But the 2 goals that were scored, both pretty ones. And it's 2-0 for the Selects. Wind now skating left to right, and on your screen, and the Selects right to left. Kenna Brandt, as mentioned, the goaltender for the Wind. Madeline Kerr in goal for the Selects. Here comes Kelly now, as Morency far to the left. Morency parked in front, trying to create a screen, and the shot comes in, but the Kerr handles it and makes the save. So just inside the first minute of this second period. Off the face-off. Thomas tries to move it ahead. Getting it in toward the goal there. Thomas lurking, waiting for it. Now she'll chase after it into the corner. Going up there. The 2 players came together. Thomas and LeBlanc. Now potential 2-on-1 developing here. Hallie Rose McLean already has one, but taking the shot was Ailey Glenn. Glenn set up McLean last time. That time using McLean as the decoy and taking the shot. Glenn in on it again. Feeds it into the slot. Beaton couldn't corral it. Glenn has it back again. Skates in with it now. Ailey Glenn to the backhand. Through a crowd and wide. Wind pick it up. Comes out right by that Huskies logo and picked up quickly there by LeBlanc. Lily LeBlanc tried to skate in with it. Now on that far side, Emerson McDonald works it in. Puck flipped high up into the air, and it comes to the blue line and just outside where the Wind will pick it up. Wind send it down into the zone. Picking it up there is Lexi McIntyre. McIntyre, nice lead pass to Jenna Beaton. Got off of her stick, though. Will grab it and chip it back into the zone. Offside. I don't think that Kate Kelly realizes it. She's got to clear the zone. Blaquier feeds it up to Kelly now. Takes it off the skate. Kelly trying to work off to the left. Had the puck chipped off her stick by Carly Boyle. Selects now. Get the puck toward the red line. Jumping on it quickly there was Maya McDonald. Turned aside though. Back and forth. These 2 teams go right now. Here's Blaquier coming in, taking a shot, and that just deflected off the stick of Boyle. Good defensive play there by Boyle. Williams. Cross ice pass. Onto the stick of Lexi McIntyre. Williams has it again. Has Dwaron with her. Got tangled up there. And Chasson sends it down into the select zone and will chase after it for the Wind. Chasson trying to get that puck, but it's picked up there by Lexi McIntyre. Williams comes in to help out. Grabbing it though at the side. That was number 8, McKendrick. Tried to work something toward the front of the goal, but it's turned aside. Here comes the speedy Dwaron. Has Boyd with her. Dwaron lost the handle. Backhand scores! Kendall Dwaron again. Just when you think she's perhaps lost the handle on the puck, she stick handles and scores. Kendall Dwaron, you'll see it here. It looks like she loses the handle for just a second. A bit of a bobble, but regains it and taps it in with the little backhander. And Kendall Dwaron with the effort there, gliding from the right wing side, cutting in a slight little bobble for a moment, but regains and puts it in on the backhand, and it's 3-0 for the Selects. Western Wind, McKendrick takes it off the wall. Here come the Selects again, rushing out of the zone. Down the right side they come. In front. Trying to get the puck there to Beaton. It was fed across by Ailey Glenn. The other way now. Thomas runs into Jean. And the puck ends up on the stick of the Selects. They'll work it out of the zone. Backhanding it in there was Ailey Glenn. Now it's Pino. Line change here for the Selects. A lot of traffic right in front of their bench, but the puck comes to this near side. McGuigan glides into the zone, leaves it back there for Kelly. That was broken up, and the Selects will bring it out. Just beyond the reach there of Reese Murray, and the Selects will regroup again into their own zone. Selects skating it out, and here they come. This is McDonald, Emerson McDonald. Takes the shot. Maya McDonald was heading up the middle. The two McDonalds look to connect there, Emerson and Maya, but the puck goes to the far side. Ella Fitt has it again. Puck comes down. Pino tried to get a stick on it. Back it comes one more time to Ella Fitt. Here's a quick shot, and Brandt makes the save and hangs on under pressure from the Selects. 14-14 left to play in the second period. The Kendall Dwaron goal has put the Selects up by a score of 3-0. Face-off will be in the win zone to the left of the goaltender, Kenna Brandt. And Kenna Brandt, she's played well so far in this game. And, you know, I think pretty much the 3 goals that have been scored by the Selects would have beaten any goaltender. 3 quality goals. A feed across for one-timer, a fly through the air initial shot that ended up in a rebound goal, and then that solo effort backhander from Kendall Dwaron. 3 very different goals, but 3 quality goals nonetheless. Face off just outside the Select zone. And the Selects will pick it up. Blaquier tried to move it, though. It's intercepted by Boyd. Boyd, quick shot, scores! Snapshot into the goal. Lacey Boyd coming down that left side, stepped into the circle and saw the opening and made no mistake. Quick release, blowing it by the goaltender. Again, the Boyd coming in on the rush, gains the blue line, steps in. Defender was right there. So Boyd, I'm sure, thinking, well, I don't have a passing lane. Let me just see if I can blast this past the goalie, and that's just what Lacey Boyd did. Quick release, and it's a 4th goal for the Selects. They come out again. Boyd one more time over the line. Tries to feed it over this time, and it rolls into Brandt, who will cover up. Some conversation going on here on the ice. Officials laying down the law. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I could certainly hear the official saying something in a stern manner. Off the face-off. Spinning with it is McIntyre. She'll just take it out of the zone. McIntyre up ahead for Glenn. Now McLean. McLean and Glenn both there. Glenn takes the puck, but it's taken away. And the Wind try to move it out. Puck outside the blue line. Now the Wind look to come here on the rush. McKendrick bounces it off the glass. Will chase after it. Has McGuigan with her. Puck comes back to Vermont. Now Chasson has it there. Off the boards. And the puck will come out into neutral ice where Hallie Rose McLean gets it over to Glenn. Ailey Glenn slides it across. Hallie Rose McLean was tied up and couldn't get that puck on her stick. Good defensive work there by Vermont, tying up McLean. McLean works out with that puck again. Streaking in was Emerson McDonald, but it's the Wind who'll skate away with it. Western Wind down into the zone. McGuigan going coast to coast here. McGuigan taken down into the boards. Kind of went cage first. And I think McGuigan, perhaps an unsportsmanlike, I think. So McGuigan got taken down on the rush and kind of slid cage first. Good thing they wear those cages. Into the wall. Was okay, and I think a little frustrated, and she kind of shoved at the Western Wind player's stick. So McGuigan to the box. Power play for the Selects. 12:03 to go in the second period. Selects lead it by 4. Murray tossed out of the face-off dot. There we go. Drop the puck. Good job. Just over 8 minutes played. Campbell on the puck. Loses it, and the Selects have it. On the power play, trying to weave in there is Reese Murray. Got it into the slot. Lost it, though, and Morency clears it down the ice. Look at Morency, like a jetpack on her skates. Morency gets that puck first. Great hustle there by the captain. Short-handed. That hustle allows her now to pin that puck along the wall, although Boyd comes in to help out and clears it away. Now it's the Selects on the rush with 1:17 to go in the power play. Selects will look to set up now. Williams out there. It'll go down low to Boyd. Quick give and go. And the one-time shot and a great save by Brandt. Williams now comes in, feeds it off to the side, trying to connect with Dwaron. Now it'll come back to Kendall Dwaron. Works in, goes to the backhand, scores! Kendall Dwaron again. The backhander is doing its thing for Kendall Dwaron on the power play. Again, just you give Kendall Dwaron an inch, she'll take a foot. And again, just the agility, the skating, the stick handling, and the ability to lift that puck. There you see it. Backhander's always so tough to read for a goaltender. And the fact that in tight, Dwaron could get that kind of lift on a backhander says all you need to know about the skill level of number 6, Kendall Dwaron. A quality player. No question about it. So Dwaron has her second, and it's the 5th for the Selects, and it comes on the power play. In after the puck is Fit. Maddie Richards tried to sweep it in front of the goal. And Chason now will get onto that puck, move it up ahead. Isabel Richards sends it into the zone. The Selects will get there. This is Fit. Fit in behind her own goal. Works that puck up to the right wing side. And now a pass to the left. Here comes Lacey Boyd. Boyd has Williams heading to the front. Boyd cuts into the middle and then just dunks the puck down over into the corner. Kate Morrow picks it up there and then gets pinned into the wall by Gamble. Back to the blue line. That one underneath the stick of Fit. She'll have to chase it back. Getting in on the forecheck there is Callie McNeil. McNeil does a good job, takes the puck away. Callie McNeil now goes back to the point for Pino. Pino takes a shot in there, gloved down by Beaton, who intercepted it, and the Selects send it out of the zone, and forcing Vermont to try to skate out with it. Here comes Jenna Beaton. Beaton takes a shot going for that top corner and sent it high and off the glass. Puck sent in, but goes right back the other way. LeBlanc in her own zone. Hands it off to McIntyre. McIntyre, crisp pass up ahead, trying to connect with McLean. But McNeil jumps on it quickly for the Wind. Sent down into the corner. Thomas will chase after it there, and it's the Selects. Again, who'll grab it. Work it out of the zone. Morency took it in neutral ice and sends it right back into the Selects end of the ice. McLean takes it off the wall, looks to chase after it. McLean again. In on that puck, Hallie Rose McLean feeds it in front, setting up Emerson McDonald, who just couldn't get control of that puck in time. Back it comes to LeBlanc at the point. Lily LeBlanc off the wall to McDonald. Emerson McDonald Rolls it in behind. Kate Kelly has that puck, turns with it, trying to find somewhere to go. Tried to feed it up to Morency, and that's going to go all the way down the ice. A race for it now. Moffat trying to get there. Moffat, good hustle there from Moffat, getting to that puck in behind the Selects goal. Now Morency there to help out. Morency trying to work with that puck, but it's taken away by Reese Murray. Murray now being challenged there by Morency. Comes back to the point, shot lifted in, and it goes wide of the goal and out the other side. Good pressure here by the Western Wind. Keeping the Selects hemmed in their own zone. Now McKendrick on the ice, feeds it in front. That goes off the skate of Jean. And the Wind stay on that puck. Fed in front there. McKendrick coming in. Point shot from Blacquier goes wide. Fed in front again. Blacquier takes the shot from the point. Blocked down. And the Selects do clear it out. Backpedaling now. This is Campbell. Quick shot there. Blocked down. Campbell has it again. 7:12 to go in the period. Selects up by 5. Western Wind still charging hard, still playing well here. Having a good couple of shifts back to back are the Western Wind. Boyd trying to get that puck down into the Wind zone, and it's at the blue line now. Isabel Richards is there. Dwyer comes in. It's a 6-player pileup at the blue line. And then finally it comes back to Vermont, who goes across to chase on the far side. Williams comes in to try to take that puck away, and we're going to have a penalty call here. I'd be interested to see what this call is, as there was a battle for the puck. Delayed call against the Wind. Boyd tries to feed it in front. Williams is there. Blacquier trying to get to that puck. Williams forces her way in and takes it away. Williams backhands it along to Dwyer. Dwyer, stick handle, sharp angle right off the mask of the goaltender Brandt. And it's going to be a hooking call. 6:12 left to go in the period. And heading over to the box, Clara Chasson. So Chasson to the box for hooking, and a power play for the Selects. 6:12 left to go, second period action. Our second game of 5 here on this Sunday. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, wherever you're tuned in, whatever device you're watching on. Have you had a coffee yet? I haven't, and there's a good reason for that. Coffee or any hot beverage actually constricts the vocal cords, and it can cause your voice to wear out quicker than if you don't drink hot beverages. So when you're doing a lot of play-by-play, I avoid the hot beverages. So I haven't had a coffee yet, so I can't wait until later on today. I know it'll be late, and I usually don't have a coffee late in the day. Here comes the Selects with a shot now. Letting it go there was Glenn. But I will have a coffee later. But I hope you've had one today, or a tea, or whatever beverage you enjoy. Quick pass across, shot there, pad save. Rebound cleared away. Morency now, look at the speed from the captain. Morency cutting in, trying to get a shot away. A second chance at it. And blocking it there was Kerr. But great rush, great effort by the captain, Morency. Annie-Pierre Morency, great work, showing why she wears the C. Hustle all game long for 66 in white. On the power play still are the Selects. Quick shot there. That went over Gamble's shoulder and off the glass. Under a minute to play in the power play, 5:08 in the period. Dwyer circling in behind with that puck. Goes all the way back to the point. Back to Dwyer. It went between her skates. And it'll be picked up by Gamble behind the goal. Williams in there. And now jumping on it is Boyd. Lacey Boyd. Back to the point. Feeding it back. This is Boyd again. Morency on the forecheck. Puck comes back to the point. Quick shot there. And I think maybe Pino got a piece of that and deflected it into the corner. Boyle working with it. Hands it off to Dwyer from the left circle. Dwyer feeds it to Williams. Williams' shot was blocked down. It goes to the other side and a quick shot wide. So Wind kill off the power play, but Dwaron still has that puck. Circling around with it, dancing in the offensive zone there, got a shot away. Back on it again are the Selects into the zone. Dwaron still out there. Another quick shot. And that went off of a Wind player and over to the sidewall. 3:51 to go. And Pino, solid in their own zone, grabs that puck, sends it down the ice, and a much-deserved line change here for the Western Wind. Kelly has the puck, tried to send it back to Vermont, and the puck will roll in behind the goal line. Emerson McDonald is there, but the puck comes to Vermont for the Wind. Skating away with it now, Megan Vermont. Puck turned over at the line, picked up by Kate Morrow, and now Emerson McDonald flips it in behind the goal. McDonald chases after it there. Emerson McDonald feeds it in front, and a couple of players were there jamming at it. Getting tied up was Murray, and it's a dog pile in the crease, and the whistle blows after a couple of seconds of a major pileup in that blue ice. Well, somebody busted a blade on a stick, and there's a parent somewhere going, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to buy a new stick. 3:06 left in this second period. Selects have the 5-0 lead. Western Wind, though, continue to work hard. Puck delayed offside. Now Kelly coming in with Moffat. Kelly trying to find Moffat, but it wouldn't go any further than a couple of feet. Vermont now falls down. This opens up a 2-on-1. Here comes Williams. Williams takes the shot and just goes wide of that far post. Williams had Emerson McDonald there, decided to take the shot and just missed on the far post. 2:30 to go now in the period. Moffat with the puck. Backhanding it forward. Intercepted, coming in with it now is Glenn. Ailey Glenn all alone. Glenn to the backhand. Great save by Brandt, and nothing there on the rebound. Brandt continuing to shine in goal. Don't let the scoreboard fool you. Kenna Brandt playing well here in this one. 2:05 to go in the period. Selects with the puck. They'll work it out to the line. Hallie Rose McLean gives way to Ailey Glenn. Glenn weaving through, feeds it in front. McLean there, tied up by Pino. And McLean will take it in behind the goal and circle out with it. All the way back to the point for Jean. Jean puts it right back in behind the net. McLean is there. Comes out, and the Wind able to clear it down the ice. That puck rolling down into the select zone, picked up there by Rianne Jean. Jean being hounded by McGuigan. And the puck controlled now by the Selects as they look to work it out of the zone, and they do. Boyd coming down there, has Dwyron with her. Boyd takes it wide. Pino leaning right in there. Now Dwyron takes it. Pino again. Good job on the forecheck by Pino. Staying on that puck and chipping it over to the far side. 1:05 left to play, second period. Fed into the slot. Dwyron there, and just getting a piece was Brandt. Dwyron point blank looking for the hat trick, and Brandt just gets a piece. Under a minute to play now in this second. Pino doing a lot of hard work. There is number 9, Misha Pino. Solid performer for this Wind squad. Pino in after it again. Williams and Boyd come in. The puck comes out into the slot, pushed in toward the goal. Another look at it there, and Brandt with a couple of Selects players hovering, including Williams and Boyd, covers up and says, all right, enough of this. Let's hang on. Let's have a face-off, reset. So we'll get a face-off with 27.3 left in this second period. A beautiful Sunday here. If you're so inclined, give me a follow on Instagram, Scott_FFM, F as in Frank, so Scott_FFM. Give me a follow on Instagram. Check out some of the stuff I do, not only with hockey, but all of my other endeavors with sports and with Saltwire as well. And you can also connect with me on X. It's JScott, 2022. And Thomas going to go to the penalty box as a call made with 10.7 left in the period. Faceoff will come into the win zone. Williams in on the draw against Gracie Greenan. And the officials just waiting for the proper penalty time to get put up on the clock. So they have a time, but they don't have a jersey number, but we do know that it is Moffat in the box. So power play time here. Last couple of seconds, long shot in from the point, and the period comes to a close. So 1:50 of power play time will carry over into the third period for the Northern Subway Selects. They add to their lead. Kendall Dwaron, a big part of that. So after 2 periods of play, the Subway Selects leading the Western Wind by a score of 5-0. And again, 1:50 of power play time will carry over into the third period for the Subway Selects. We'll step aside. Third period coming up. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles continuing coverage of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League Fall Showcase. Puck drop on the third period, and we are underway. Western Wind and the Subway Selects. 5-0 for the team out of Pictou, New Glasgow, Nova Scotia, the Selects. Power play time that was called on the Wind late in that second period carries over for the Selects here. 1:26 to go in the penalty to Caden Thomas. I thought it was Moffat, but it's Thomas in the box. Here's Dwyeron dishing that puck off, quick shot there, and it goes just wide of the goal. Selects setting up here on the power play with that puck. That's LeBlanc. And you see Dwyeron there looking for it, waiting for it. Boyd goes to Dwyeron down low. Kendall Dwyeron working with that puck now. Already has a couple of goals in this one. Cross ice all the way back to the point. Selects methodical here on the power play setup. There's a quick shot. Williams lets it go. And no problem for the goaltender, as we've got a goaltender in the name of Kenna Brandt, who, in spite of giving up 5 goals, has played exceptionally well. The 5 goals that she's given up, all quality shots, quality goals. And she's played well. She's been under siege quite a bit, has had to deal with a number of shorthanded situations for her team, and she's hung in there. That'll go all the way down the ice. 35 seconds left now in the power play for the Selects. They'll bring that puck out. Looking to perhaps set up one more time with the power play. There's Hallie Rose McLean. And a good defensive play there as it was stolen away. And then it's sent all the way down the ice. Good work there from McKendrick. Onto that puck is Jean. McKendrick with a chance off the turnover. Pad save made. Richards was in looking for the rebound, but it was cleared away. Here's McKendrick again, who just had that chance. McKendrick tries to cut in. Good shift there for number 8, Caitlin McKendrick. Power play is over, and we're back to 5-on-5. McLean, that shot went off a leg and into the corner. Morency sends it in behind her own net. Wind looked to move it out. Turned over, though. Trying to get free there to get a shot away. This is Ailey Glenn. And it's the Wind who will turn it up into neutral ice to the blue line and just poked in. And then right back out. Morency grabs that puck. Trying to cut in from the left side. Her shot Just went low and wide of the goal. Selects onto that puck again. Turning with it is Boyle. Puck came toward Kelly. Couldn't corral it to get herself a shot, and now it comes over the blue line. And Emerson McDonald chases after it, but Vermont gets there first for the win. Vermont lost that puck. It ends up getting worked up to Chason, though, who sends it out of the zone. That puck rolls, wobbling down into the select zone. Back there is Boyle. Carly Boyle to the wall, dashed right back in behind the net. McGuigan was in there taking a look. And the Selects will try to get it out again. Here comes Williams. Williams 1-on-4 with Morency in chase. Williams tries to lean back. Couldn't get the shot that she wanted, and the puck ends up coming toward the blue line. Now it's pinned along the boards. Greenan was trying to get a stick on it there. Now Williams reaching for it for the Selects. Puck comes to the red line, and McIntyre gets it over there onto the stick of LeBlanc. Back into the zone. McGuigan goes behind the goal to the other side. McKendrick was over there. Now Pino. Pino bounces it off the wall right onto the stick of Isabel Richards. Richards banks it off the boards, chases it in deep, waits for some help from her teammates. McKendrick is in there trying to have a look, but Doiron moves it up ahead to Williams. Passing it over to Boyd. Boyd takes it in, tries to feed it out to Williams. Comes right back to Boyd. Now Williams from the goal line. Feeds it to Doiron. Looking for that hat trick goal. But everything was clogged up in front of the goal, and Moffat will bring it away. Moffat tried to take it off the glass and down into the zone, but it ends up going into the Selects bench. So we'll pause and have a face-off. Not quite 5 minutes played in this third period. All the scoring in the first two, and it's the Selects leading it 5-0. Blaquier being watched by McLean. Now Glenn. Ailey Glenn. McLean from the side of the goal. Onto the stick there. Beaton had it for a moment, but it's backhanded out. Thomas chips out of the zone. Now Morency gets to that puck, overskates it as it got stuck along the wall. Thomas again fanned on that attempt to get it into the zone. And Hallie Rose McLean will work it up to Ailey Glenn. Glenn being watched there by Morency. Morency takes Glenn into the boards. Now gets a little bit of help from Greenan. Gracie Greenan takes it off the boards. Thomas challenged there. Now it'll be Blaquier. Puck in behind the goal. A couple of players in there looking for it. Greenan fell. Now Blaquier trying to move that puck along underneath pressure from Jenna Beaton. Beaton tries to feed it out in front. Comes over on the far side there where Thomas tries to work it up along the boards. Then she turns and just says, you know what, enough of this, let me just fire it down the ice. 13:52 to go. Into the zone comes Karis Ross. Backhanded along there by Campbell, and it's sent down the ice. Kate Kelly, speedy one, gets in on that puck first. Chason tries to feed it into the slot for the on-rushing Callie McNeil. And back the other way now. This is Reese Murray. Murray out there with Maya McDonald. Murray has that puck again. Tried to feed it into the slot. Hanging out there was Kate Morrow. Morrow backhands it along. This is the numerical order line with Murray, McDonald, and Morrow. 9, 10, and 11. Here's McNeil. Lost that puck. And we're going to have a stoppage here. Not sure what the call is. No. Not sure if that's a bench minor or what the call is. However, over to the penalty box goes Kate Morrow. Part of the numerical order line. And I just gave it that nickname, so it works for me. I hope it works for you. Murray, McDonald, and Morrow, 9, 10, and 11. We could call it the Triple M line. I like numerical order line. From the point, long shot in, and handled there by Kerr. So in the penalty box is Kate Morrow. Haven't heard a call as to what that penalty was for, but I'm sure that'll be forthcoming. So the Wind on the power play. Morency for Pino. Over to the far side. Campbell has it there. Feeds it in front. And it zips out to the other side. Morency right back to Campbell. Or excuse me, to Pino. Now to Campbell. Campbell feeding it in front again. Isabel Richards tried to get a stick on it, and she took a cross check there, so I'm pretty sure that's what the call is going to be. It is indeed a cross-checking call, and it goes against Lily LeBlanc. So still 1:23 left on the penalty with Kate Morrow in the box. So that's going to be a 5-on-3 for an extended period of time for this Western Wind team. Big opportunity here to get on the scoreboard. So right away the Selects clear it down the ice. 12:09 to go in the period, 1:11 in the 5-on-3. Lots of room out there for the speedy Morency. Has Kelly with her. Morency dashing into the zone from the left side. Turns away at the circle. Morency goes to the point. Gets it right back. Morency walks in, takes the shot. Going for that top corner near side and sent it just high and off the glass. Back to Morency again. Wind have got to clear the zone. 43 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Puck chipped in. Boyle gathers it there behind her own goal. So it was a bench minor. I was wondering what the call was. I thought it might be a bench minor, so it is. Too many skaters on the ice. That was the first penalty call. That's the one that Morrow was serving, and then we had the cross-checking penalty to LeBlanc. So 16 seconds left in the bench minor, and that's how much time is left on this 5-on-3. Williams in on the forecheck. Good penalty kill here, shorthanded by the Selects. Puck all the way down the ice, and that's not what the Wind wanted. They iced the puck on the power play. So that's just as the bench minor comes to a close. So Kate Morrow out of the box. So the 5-on-4 has 37 seconds left in it. And the faceoff will be in the Wind zone. Williams in on the draw up against Greenan. Now Dwaron has it for the Selects behind the goal. She just wants to keep it pinned there. 27 seconds left to go in the power play for the Wind. Western Wind haven't been able to muster too much to this point. Working it along the boards. Gamble will just slide it across in the Wind. Want to get it out of the zone. They were trying to connect with Greenan. That pass sent right back into the zone. Only 5 seconds left in the power play now. And as Dwaron stops it, that should just about kill the power play time. Look at Dwaron dancing through the defenders. Dwaron backhand scores! Highlight reel goal and an individual effort. Wow, Dwaron with the hat trick, weaving through the Western Wind. We've talked about the skill, the dexterity, the coordination of Dwaron. Look at this, whoop, around one, patience to the backhand. And again, being able to get lift on that puck with a backhand shot, that is a skill, my friends, and Dwaron has it all day long. Just so poised with the puck. Coming in with it now, that's Glenn. So a hat trick goal and a beauty for Kendall Dwaron. You know, you see players in warm-up and practice, you know, doing the pylon drills or doing those stick handling drills and things of that nature. Well, Kendall Dwyer, I'm sure a lot of it is natural ability, but you got to think that since she's been playing hockey, she's been doing a lot of those stick handling drills, because her ability to stick handle in traffic is quite something to behold. You know, you hear about being able to stick handle in a phone booth. Well, I think that sums up Kendall Dwyer. She's got a hat trick, and it's a 6-0 lead for the Selects. And again, for the goaltender, Kenna Brandt, I mean, what can you do when you've got that kind of skill coming at you? There's a puck. Brandt read it well, got the pad on it. There's another pad save, and they score. Brandt under siege, making a couple of pad saves, but then Hallie Rose McLean on the doorstep just kept whacking at it and puts it in behind Brandt. And that's a second goal now for Hallie Rose McLean. So the Selects adding to their lead. So after the Dwyer hat trick goal, Hallie Rose McLean has her second. And that was just one of those workman-like goals in front of the net. Under 10 minutes to play, so we've passed the halfway point of this period. There's a shot attempt from the side of the goal. Puck along the boards. Little nudge there as Reese Murray took some contact, but play carries right on. Kate Kelly trying to work it out. Over it comes to Morency. Morency now with some speed. Passes the puck off there. Chason now does a good job to get forward. Has Morency. Chason to Morency, and just went off the toe of the skate. Morency couldn't get the puck onto her stick, but a great play there by Chason. Nice work to feed it over to Morency, who just couldn't take that pass cleanly. Back the other way. Shot in there, and Brandt got a pad on it. And we're going to have a penalty call. It's going to be a hook, as rushing in there was Maya McDonald and got hauled down. So you see it right there. No, I'm not so sure that was a hook as much as it might have been interference. However, it's a penalty. Over to the box goes Megan Vermont. And to the power play, the Subway Selects. They'll control off the face-off. Dwyer already has a hat trick. Slides it across, tip in front, Williams. And I think Brandt got a piece. Back to the line, McIntyre. Slides it across. Into the middle there, quick pass from Morrow. Now it's LeBlanc, Lily LeBlanc to Williams. Williams up high, dumps it off to the left. Dwyer. Stick handling, try to feed it through. That one off the skate of Moffat. Dwyer has it again. Just hands it off to Williams. Williams looking for an opening. Takes the quick shot, going for the far side, and sent it wide. They're announcing the hooking call now, and we're going to have a glove pass. So with 7:24 to go in the third period, 1:09 left in the power play for the Selects. So for the Selects, they scored 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 more here in the third. And you've got the 7-0 lead, 7:20 to go. Weaving out of the zone, Fit. Turned over now. Here's a chance for McGuigan. McGuigan to the left side, shoots. And the save made of McGuigan in looking for perhaps a loose puck on the rebound. And McGuigan, good job to get that puck, come in the left side. The defender was closing, so McGuigan did the right thing, took the shot. And the save was made by Kerr. And McGuigan quickly gets tossed out of the face-off circle to be replaced by Isabel Richards. Off the face-off, Ailey Glenn. Speeds into the zone. Glenn in tight, takes the shot. Pad save, rebound, save made. Now they'll try the other side, trying to feed it in front there. It goes just underneath the stick of Beaton. Back to Ella Fitt. Now McLean. Hallie Rose McLean with 2 goals. Fitt back at the point. Slides it across, gets it right back. Fitt dumps it off to McLean. Hallie Rose McLean slides it across to the left point. Spinning with it there, Boyle. Boyle takes the shot, deflected in front, in behind the net, and the Wind will push it out the other side. Just 5 seconds left in the power play, and as the Wind clear it down, good job on that penalty kill. Couple of nice saves by Brandt, and we're back to 5-on-5. Here's Ailey Glenn, long lead pass. Glenn into the Wind zone. Several players in the corner trying to get it out. Referee wants them to move it. They do. Back it comes to Fitt. Long shot there. Well wide of the goal. Onto the other side now, Boyle. Boyle being pushed into the wall. Trying to move that puck. Players meeting over there, and the puck comes off the wall, and the Wind will look to clear it out. McNeil lost the handle on it. McLean has it there, being charged by Campbell. Campbell doing some good work and then gets a little bit of help. Select stay on the puck, though. Reese Murray has it. Now it comes to the other side. Callie McNeil tried to backhand it. Now she'll get it and take it off the boards and out of the zone. And that's going to roll down the ice for an icing. So 5:14 left now in this third period. And the faceoff will come down into the Wind zone. Our second game of 5 today. Hope you're enjoying our coverage wherever you're tuned in. I've heard from many family and friends telling us that there's folks watching literally across the world, but certainly across the Atlantic region and across the country. And it's great to know, and we're glad to be able to provide these broadcasts so the folks that can't make it for a number of reasons get to watch their family, friends, and otherwise play right here on the live broadcast. There's McNeil now. Coming in, shot there. Morency, rebound, and the save made as Kerr covers up McNeil. Got the initial shot, and off the rebound, Morency got a good crack at it, but Kerr stands her ground and keeps that goose egg on the board. So, I'm sure now that the Selects players are thinking, hey, let's protect our goalkeeper here and let's keep that shutout intact. Duaron has that puck in the corner, spins off the wall. Couple of quick passes and the Selects are out of the zone. This is Morrow, has Duaron in the middle, feeds it to Duaron, one-timer, and a pad save by Brandt. Puck on this near side. Wind tried to get it out, kept in though for just a moment as Boyd pushed it in, but then the Wind to send it right back down the ice. Icing waved off, and away come the Selects. Quick pass to Morrow, chipping it back towards Karis Ross. Now it'll be Boyd looking for it in the corner. Greenan is there. Now McGuigan. Excuse me, I think that was Black here. 5, not 6. Selects on the attack. Ailey Glenn sends it in front. Now it goes off to the sidewall. Chason trying to move it there. Taken away. Boyd. Now Blackier just backhands it along for Pino. Pino sends it up to the near side. Pinching in there, LeBlanc. LeBlanc goes down, and the Wind will pick up the puck and look to move it ahead. Kept in just at the line by McLean. Wind trying to get out of their own zone, but again it's taken in. McLean with a shot there. That hit a skate and goes to the corner. McLean making a bid for the hat trick. Ailey Glenn from the slot. Shot was blocked down. Glenn stays on it though, and it rolls into the crease. And Brandt will cover up. 3:07 left to play here in this third period. Our next game will be the Greenfoot Capitals and the Cape Breton Lynx. We'll have that one for you shortly after the conclusion of this one. Basically, the routine is, in terms of timing, these games are scheduled every 2 hours, but basically, when a game ends, as soon as the teams get off the ice, the Zamboni comes out, does a flood. As soon as that's done, the teams come out, do a 5-minute warm-up, and that's when the next game starts. 2:52 to go in this game. Back to the point, Lexi McIntyre trying to keep it in there. Now McLean tried to work it off the wall. McIntyre gives some help as well. Now Gamble will just backhand it along, tried to connect with Vermont. Vermont does a good job there on the stick check, and then the puck cleared out of the zone. Less than 2.5 minutes left in the game. Some fancy skating there, and the puck is handed off to Ailey Glenn. Glenn right down the middle of the ice. McIntyre peels off. She'll go for a change. Glenn takes it in tight from the side of the goal. Covering up there was Brandt. Puck is loose. McLean trying to reach for it, and another penalty coming here. Off the puck goes to the side. Delayed penalty call coming here. And as the puck is touched by Emerson McDonald, we're going to have a cross-checking call. So 1:49 left. Cross-checking call made here in a 7-0 game with 1:49 to go, and over to the box, it'll be Lily LeBlanc. So a power play chance now for the Wind. See if they can break the ice here and get a crooked number up on that board. And if you're the Selects, well, you want to protect your goaltender, protect the bid for the shutout. And no, I am not superstitious about saying the word shutout in a hockey game. Nothing I say will affect what happens on the ice. Here's a little tip now. Short-handed, Dwyer, she's got 3. Make it 4, Dwyer. Short-handed marker. The last player, if you're the Wind, that you want to see coming in on a breakaway is Kendall Dwyer. She's got a hat trick. Now she's got 4. So Dwyer, short-handed, puts in one more for the Selects. And again, not a whole lot Kenna Brandt can do when you've got someone of the caliber of Kendall Dwyer bearing down on you. Now Williams, again, still shorthanded. Williams working with that puck. Collision over along the wall. Play carries on. McGuigan reaching in for it, as is McNeil. Kelly kind of kicked it ahead there, but the Selects send it back in as we cross into the final minute of play in the game. McGuigan trying to break in, made one nice move there, but then had the puck taken off of her stick. This Selects team, they are experts at taking away time and space. You hear that term all the time, that phrase. Well, the Selects are very good at it. They close the distance and take time and space away very quickly, and they do it well. Here's Boyd now. Boyd takes a shot and hammered it over top of the goal. Select still on the Wind still on the power play here. Clearing attempt, fanning on that was Kelly. And now Boyd again. Short-handed, Boyd takes a shot, and I think Brandt just got a piece of that. Final 10 seconds. Out in front, puck deflected away. And the horn sounds to end this game, and it was a very solid performance by this Subway Select squad, the defending champions of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League. The Western Wind gave it all they could. They played hard to the very end, and they come over and give some taps and slaps and high fives to their goaltender, Kenna Brandt, and why not? Yes, 8 goals got by her, but I don't know many goaltenders would have stopped any of those 8. She played well, she made some good saves, and she never gave up. This entire Western Wind team had a lot of fight, but for the Subway Selects, a complete performance. Their top line was just that, so very good. And a 4-goal game for Kendall Dwaron. Just an outstanding performance by Dwaron, one of the leaders certainly on this team. So the final score in this one, the Northern Subway Selects take care of business. They defeat the Western Wind by a score of 8-0. So a quick break, I said. It'll be Zamboni time, then it'll be warm-up time, then it'll be game time. And our third game on this Sunday, the Greenfoot Capitals taking on the Cape Breton Lynx. Looking forward to that one. Hope you join us. Until then, we'll step aside, take a break. We'll be back in just a little bit. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles.